Hi, welcome back to Rainbowfsh. Today is the long-awaited shops build, even if the only person that's been waiting has been me. This was supposed to be one of the first builds that I did after I flattened my island, and for a variety of reasons it has just taken forever for me to get my shit together. One of the reasons being I wanted to do a boba shop in this style here. Marilyn on Instagram, I will put a picture up here and also link her Instagram in the description. She makes these awesome buildings and I wanted to do a boba shop, and it has taken me so long to make the designs just because I kept going back and forth on what I wanted for like the size of the building and the actual sign that says Rainbow Boba. I just couldn't make up my mind. I couldn't decide. There was nothing I really liked, and ultimately I'm not even that crazy about the signs I ended up using, but I decided that done is better than perfect. I can always make a new custom design that says Rainbow Boba in the future if I want to. The white and the white brick is a little washed out, especially in the sun, but that's okay. I still like the way that it ended up. The codes for the door and the shop windows are not mine. I'll put them in the description below as well. I kind of jumped right into narrating the build, but as you can see, this is right at the front of my island. You're gonna have to ignore all the Christmas stuff in the back. The next thing I'm doing is gonna be decorating my island for Christmas, so I just have everything laid out for now. So the overall idea is to have the boba shop and then a little mini shop on the side, along with Nooks and Abel's. I was a little bit hesitant to do my shops right at the front because, as you'll see, Abel's is right by the entrance when you come out of the airport. But I really don't mind it, especially since my house is sort of in the bottom right corner of the island now too. It's kind of convenient. So back to what I'm actually doing. This has just kind of been a chatty build so far. Just checking which of the stalls that I like better, in the brown or the white. Kind of annoying once again that there aren't more color variations, because I really love a natural wood that matches the wood of the bookshelves and the panels. I did originally have all the panels in white and the bookshelves in white, but something about the custom design I had with the white, it just didn't look good, and I ended up liking the way like the wood framing sort of looked in between the white. I thought it broke it up nicely, so I ended up recustomizing all the bookshelves and ordering a bunch of panels in brown instead. I did design the striped awning to kind of match the colors on the window and the door. I added a little dessert case just because I needed something a little more than just boba, only because the bobas are so tiny. If they were just a little bit bigger, I would have been happy to kind of just have the bobas in each spot on the stalls, but because they're so little, I felt like I needed to sort of fill it out a little bit. The other item I have there is the frozen drink machine, and the colors were just perfect. How convenient to just be able to take a sip of boba to go pluck up a tree. So that was pretty much the boba shop done, which was kind of surprising. It took way shorter than I thought it would. Like when I tell you I went back and forth on these custom designs for literally months, only for this build to take 20 minutes. And now I'm starting the little mini shop next to the boba shop, which I decided to make a little ice cream spot. I did use a different siding here, so I went with this blue brick, and I'll put that code in the description as well. That one is not mine. That was one of the possibilities I was entertaining for the boba shop, but I actually like the way that it looked for this little building instead. Of course, have to have a little soft serve lamp, which fits the color scheme perfectly. Then I experimented with a couple different things to do with the top of the little ice cream spot. The first thing I tried was the short simple panels, but I didn't really like the way that that looked. I saw Dahlia Crossing do little rooftop terraces on her little building facades on her tropical resort island, and I'll link that in the description as well. But that kind of gave me the idea to do a little rooftop patio on top of the ice cream store. And I have that little ice cream display that kind of matches the dessert case, which is nice. Both of those new items, of course. And I actually ordered them from Wardell at Happy Home Paradise. So again, just me deciding that the short panels are not the move. I actually went in and decided to add the bookshelves behind the simple panels for the ice cream store, just to make it fit in a little bit more with the boba shop next to it. And I definitely think that the bookshelves make it look much better. I'd run out of books by now, so I was ordering like 5 books and traveling forward a day at a time so that I could keep making bookshelves to finish everything. So I'm just adding a little furniture set with a little ice cream cone on this rooftop patio and closing it off with that new park fencing that's customized to the pink and blue, which was perfect. The colors on this surfboard were so perfect, I felt like I had to use it. I feel like, you know, an ice cream shop with like surfboard decorations, I feel like that made sense. I feel like it looks good, just adds a little something. Just kind of put some extra park fencing down. And then it was time to move Nook's cranny. I did put down the ABD right next to Nooks, which is super convenient. And one thing that my friend Ashley and I discovered is that you can use it on other people's islands, which is really nice because she had max bels, so she's been pulling money out every time she comes to visit me, which is awesome. And so much easier than doing multiple trips with like one pocket full at a time. So thanks, Ashley, for watching. I added some utility poles just to try to make it a little bit more, you know, like a shopping district. And then it was time to decorate Abel's. You can see I was using the elegant furniture set, and while it does look good in front of Abel's, it wasn't like matching up with what was in the rest of the shopping district with the boba and everything and the bright colors and like the bright magenta. Honestly, Nook's cranny and like the red and the yellow and Abel's with the red and the green like really kind of puts a damper on my like hot pink and blue color scheme, but we're doing our best. So I just stopped trying to mess with Abel's for a while. I added some pathing up to every store, and then I did do my custom bubbles on top. And then while adding some little touches, I decided to go get some of this stuff customized at Cyrus's on Harv's Island, and I forgot to start recording again when I got back. So what you missed was just what I did in front of Abel's, and I'm just gonna walk through it now. So you can see I added a couple clothing racks and a couple clothing items that kind of matched the color scheme a little bit better of the shopping district. I really wish that one of the things that came from Happy Home Paradise is redesigning the exterior of these buildings. Totally ignore that ugly courtyard in the back and this empty space. I've actually since filled it in, so I'll show you that in the next video. So you can come over here, you can see the little bubble path leads you over here. There's a little fire hydrant and trash can along with the ABD. And we have Nook's cranny, and then we have our jewel of the island, Rainbow Boba. and our little ice cream shop next to it, which doesn't actually have a name, just one of those hole in the wall spots that, you know, you just have to know about. And you can see the little rooftop patio here. And then just for reference, this is kind of where we are. If you keep going over this bridge, it takes you to the museum garden, and then further to the left is the dock and cabin. So that is the completed shopping district for Rainbowfsh. I love the way that it came out. Like I said, I might eventually redesign the custom designs for the rainbow boba signs. But for now, I love the way that it looks. I love the hot pink and blue. All of the custom designs will be in the description below. My next video is going to be me decorating my island for Christmas. I'm so excited. So if you're interested in that, if you'd like to keep up with me, you can subscribe. Feel free to like the video if you enjoyed. If you want to follow me elsewhere on the internet, you can at Pocket of Fish on Twitter and Instagram. And until next time, I'll see you later.